Hey everybody, it's Emma Aria. Um I have some pretty bad news today to share with everybody. If you've checked in with Terry TV, you might already know. But um for those of you who know Pandem, who is our former manager and a reoccurring chatter on at least on my channel and I think on Terry's too. It's one of our best friends. Uh we just found out today that Pandem's significant other has passed away. And Terry is having a stream in her memory. And I didn't want to risk mine turning out to be monetized because I haven't been able to figure out to shut off my monetization yet on my channel to, for specific streams. So, what I decided to do was I'm just gonna talk basically for a little bit. Um, I just wanted to keep, the memory of Lumine alive and celebrate what even if what she did was technically indirectly, she still was a big factor in everyone's lives, or at least a good chunk of the lives of people in Strike Forward and in Starbay. Um, she entered the picture shortly after Strike Forward began, and 3 years later, literally the 3 year anniversary of Strike Forward, and she's gone. And I can't begin to imagine the pain that Pandem is going through and the nightmare he must be living right now. Pandem and Lumine were perfect for each other. If there was a definition, if you could physically tell someone or a pair of people were soulmates, you'd be able to tell Pandem and Lumine. And I owe Pandem a lot. That dude is basically responsible for me still being around to this very day. Him and Terry pulled me out of the darkest time of my entire life. They came to my rescue and they helped me. And I've watched Pandem and Lumine go from effectively roommates to lovers to basically being married and all but the paperwork, basically. And it always felt like even if we never got to speak to Lumine directly, she was a part of Strike Forward in a way. She was a part of all of our lives, and I never got a chance to thank her for everything, for the way Pandem would not be the same person he is now, or they are now, if it were not for Lumine. They completed each other in a way. And I know that normally you don't want to hear people go, "Oh, it's a bad thing if you're complete because you can live on your own." No, I'm talking about complete in the sense that they found each other, and they found themselves in each other, basically. And knowing that Lumine isn't around, and all the things that we had talked about someday coming to fruition are just never going to happen now is heartbreaking. But I can't imagine the amount of pain that Pandem is going through right now. So I'm just making a video basically just to say, and this will honestly probably be the title too, is thank you, Lumine, for everything. For, coming to my best friend's rescue during a time when I couldn't, and making Pandem's life that much better for 3 years. Because, I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for Pandem. And Pandem wouldn't be where she is now if it wasn't for Lumine. And I'll never get a chance to actually thank her in person. Or to, go on all those stupid double date ideas that we had cooked up or anything like that. But more than anything, I know that my best friend is hurting. There's not going to be any like or subscribe bullshit with this. This is literally just I wanted to put something on my fucking channel to be able to make sure that we all remember Lumine. Because I know that I know deep down that Pandem isn't going to heal right away. But I want him to know he's not alone. He's got Strike Forward, he's got the Starbay people. Pandem isn't alone. I won't let him be alone. I won't let Pandem be alone. Man, 7 ticks and I'm still getting all fucking teary-eyed. Shit. I don't have much more else to say other than thank you, Lumine, for helping my best friend, for loving my best friend in a way that nobody else can. I know you're looking down on Pandem and all that, and it's gonna be okay. In the end, it's gonna be okay one of these days. But yeah, I'm gonna take a few weeks off of streaming for obvious reasons. I want to be able to be there to support my best friend, and I don't know if Terry's still streaming at the time of this video's release, because hopefully this should be a few minutes after I finish recording. But just know that it's gonna be okay someday, but that day is not today. But it's gonna be okay someday. If you somehow stumble across this video, then leave a comment not for me but for Pandem. Tell him it's gonna be okay. Because I want Pandem to see that he's got people's support. That Pandem isn't gonna be alone. Because that's the hardest thing. Is if you're alone, you've already lost. But Pandem made it to where I wasn't alone. So now it's time for me and everyone else to return the favor. So thank you for watching, and have a good day. You know, if you have a loved one, make sure you tell them that you love them, because yeah. And if you have a good friend, give them a hug or go play games. You know, make sure you spend time with the people that you care about. But Emma Arier, logging out for a bit. See you guys.